All right. We've given them all the nerdy stuff. Let's talk about why we actually love 401ks. The first thing, free money.
It's a big one.
Free money. I mean, boop, 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 boop. There's a reason this is before even high interest debt. If you can make 50% to 100% guaranteed rate of return, don't leave that on the table.
Listen to the statistic. 92% of employers with 401k plans match their employees to some degree. So almost 100% adoption across 401k plans. And yet, we already covered this, 22% of people don't get that free match. Yeah. 22% of people say, hey, you know what, boss? I don't want the free money. You just keep it. If you are one of those folks, change that right now today, because you cannot do better than free money. Don't let another day go by that you're not taking advantage of it.
The second reason that we love 401ks is because of the way these things are structured. They actually make people millionaires. We see more people become millionaires, reach seven-figure status through their employer plans than anywhere else.
Yeah, there was a study done by Ramsey Solutions in their national study of millionaires that found 80% of millionaires invested in their company's 401k, and asked, what was the first account to hit seven-figure status? It was often inside of the 401k where that happened. So the folks that are building and growing their wealth are utilizing this tool. So why on earth would you not utilize this tool? But it's not just Ramsey Solutions. It's not just their resource. We actually have internal resources that suggest the same.
Yeah, we do our own internal millionaire study every year. We ask our clients, how did they get to their wealth building? And I think if you ask the public, a lot of people would think it falls into that virtuoso, meaning somebody's just so good at something. Think of all your athletes and
musicians,
people who can do things, actors and so forth. Entrepreneurs, everybody would think, they just invented something. Yes, and there are people that reach there, or maybe it's that big fat cat, that's the senior executive. No, our research shows 70% of our millionaire clients attribute being a saver and an investor as how they got into seven-figure status. That's pretty incredible.
What I love about that is it's attainable to everyone. Not everyone can be a senior executive or a virtuoso or go start their business, but everybody can save and invest. And we know that 92% of employers make available 401k. So this account is there and available and ready for you. So let me talk about the third reason why we love 401k plans. They're one of the best ways to legally hide money from the government. Nobody likes paying taxes. Well, one of the great things that 401ks let you do is they let you legally avoid paying taxes. Now, you get to choose. Do I want to avoid paying taxes today and do pre-tax contributions and let my money grow tax deferred, or do I want to avoid paying taxes in the future? I can do Roth contributions today, let my money grow tax deferred, and then when I take qualified withdrawals, it'll be completely tax-free. 401ks are one of the absolute best mechanisms to lower your tax bill either now or in the future, so you should certainly take advantage of that.
Number 4, because I think I said legally way too much just then, just like you did, but it creates automatic, always be buying opportunities. Here's the thing I need people to understand that why I love 401ks is because if you can understand, let's make the good habits as easy as possible and make the bad habits super hard. How you fix that is through automatic behaviors, is because it doesn't matter what's going on in the stock market. It doesn't matter what's going on in the economic or political world. If you're always buying, it creates an inevitable path towards your future success. It's incredible. It's an awesome thing.
It allows that to happen even when you don't think it's possible, even when you think that the sky is falling. If you don't believe us, look at this illustration. We said, all right, let's look at the S&P 500. From October of 2007 all the way out till October of 2013, right? So nearly a 5.5-year period that we're looking at. Well, the S&P started that period at about 1565, and it closed that period at about 1563. So you would argue this was a flat market over a 5.5-year period.
And the visual shows that. That's one of the things. I know there's a lot of podcast listeners too. I've had a listener who put a comment and said, please, I've come on YouTube to give you this comment. Remember, a lot of us just listen to the podcast. So visually, this looks like you invested for 6 years, or you look at the chart and you're like, why would anybody invest? The chart went down and then it's completely flat for 6 years.
Yep.
However, Bo is about to flip the switch on the chart and you're going to say, wait a minute, that chart is the exact same period. It starts in October 2007, goes all the way to October 2012. Why do I not see that down to sideways part of the chart? Bo, explain the rest of the picture.
Yeah, so what if you were this person in this market and you said, I'm just going to put $500 every month into my 401k account. I'm just going to do that. Well, if you behaved that way, over that 5.5-year period, you will have saved $33,000. But that $33,000 will have grown because you were always buying to $46,327. That's a return of 11.9% annualized, almost a 12% rate of return in a 5.5-year period where the market was flat. So if you can make your behavior automatic and always be buying, more often than not, the market is going up and your contributions are going to be working for you. If you can set it up that way, Brian says it all the time, you are on your path to inevitable wealth.
Well, I think it's so amazing. People ask, what should I be doing when markets are doing bad things? You know, where's the financial mutant opportunity? And that's why I say, if you are a person who's actually every month buying, always be buying, baby, you know, no matter what's going on, you see the chart completely changes structure. If you look from 2007 all the way out for that 6-year period, there's not a period here where it looks like it's just getting trashed or going sideways like the previous chart. It actually just looks like a walk up the mountain. You're walking up the steps. That's every month you're putting the contribution in. It creates that walk up the mountain with the yo-yo. Yes, it's going up and down on the daily, but over the long term, you're getting to a higher and higher point. It is one of the most powerful tools to fight volatility and also protect you from making bad habits. Make the good habits easy, bad habits hard.
If you want to know even more about 401ks, more than we laid out here, we've spent a lot of time actually building out the website to be a resource for you. So if you go to moneyguide.com and just search 401k guide, all things 401k and our 401k hub will pop up for you. This is your one-stop shop to educate yourself on everything that you need to know so that you can start utilizing this tool to your benefit to help you do money better.